Welcome to the Newsworthy. All the day's news in less than 10 minutes. Fast, fair, fun, and on the go. Thanks so much for listening. Today, what the president said in the State of the Union address and what to know about Amazon's new healthcare company. Plus, the Hawaii false alarm was not an accident. Tinder loses a lawsuit and the super blue blood moon. All that and much more in less than 10 minutes. I'm Erica Mandy. Today is Wednesday, January 31st. A quick thank you to our sponsor, Soul Organics. They offer luxury organic sheets and bedding. I'm using their sheets and they are super comfortable. They help regulate body temperature and they're chemical free. And you guys, this is the last week you can get 20% off plus free shipping with the code Erica20. So go take a look at the many different options and colors they offer and get the discount while you still can. Just click the Soul Organics link on thenewsworthy.com's homepage. You'll see the button under the episode player and then use the promo code Erica20. All right, you ready for the news? Let's do this. President Trump gave his very first State of the Union address last night. He promised to unify the country and tried to strike a bipartisan tone. He talked up the tax overhaul that was passed and how he's taking a harder stance on trade. He also talked about the future, a call to spend $1.5 trillion on new infrastructure, think roads and bridges, and then immigration. This is a tricky one, as there is still a fight between Democrats and Republicans about how to handle undocumented young immigrants known as dreamers, those brought to the U.S. as children. Still, the president doubled down on his plan to offer a path to citizenship for 1.8 million dreamers if the plan includes more border security, like a wall on the U.S.-Mexico border and changing or ending other immigration programs. President Trump also took a tough stance against North Korea and terrorist threats overseas. The Wall Street Journal reports he'll be ordering the prison in Guantanamo Bay, Cuba, to stay open. And now maybe new prisoners can be sent there for the first time in a decade. President Trump says too many terrorists have been released from that prison, only to end up back on the battlefield. But critics say those prisoners have been locked up without a chance at a trial. Remember, this new order reverses former President Obama's order back in 2009 to close the prison altogether. Throughout the State of the Union speech last night, half of the room, Republicans, cheered and applauded the president. The other half, Democrats, not so much. In fact, Representative Joe Kennedy gave the response from Democrats, saying the Trump administration has gone against unity and equality, targeting the, quote, very idea that we are all worthy of protection. Of course, I'll have links in today's show notes if you want to read more about the State of the Union or see the full transcript. 3 corporate giants are starting their own nonprofit healthcare company. Amazon is teaming up with JPMorgan Chase and Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway. CNBC reports the details are still pretty broad. It's only in the early planning stages at this point. But the CEOs say they want this new healthcare company to use technology in new ways for healthcare in the hopes of cutting costs and improving the system for all of their employees. And they say it won't have a focus on profits like many other health insurance companies. Together, those companies will provide healthcare for their employees, about 1 million of them. It's not clear yet if the ultimate goal is to open this up to even more people. So remember when a message went out warning people in Hawaii about an incoming missile attack when there wasn't really an incoming missile attack? It happened earlier this month and it caused panic and terror throughout Hawaii. Right after it happened, reports said the message went out by mistake, that an employee just hit the wrong button. But now the Washington Post reports it wasn't really an accident, that a federal investigation found the employee responsible actually thought it was a real emergency and not just a drill. It all started when a night shift supervisor wanted to test the day shift workers and did a spontaneous drill. The employee's coworkers apparently told investigators this isn't the first time that guy's gotten confused. The employee was fired last week. Day 0 is coming for Cape Town in South Africa. It sounds like a fake doomsday, but it's real. The New York Times reports it's the day the city's water supply is expected to just run out. If things continue as they are now, taps in homes and businesses will just be turned off until it rains again. And Day 0 is coming soon, in April. To get water, 4 million people who live in Cape Town will have to line up at 200 collection points. So how did this happen? A 3-year drought and a water supply that depends on rain. CNN says a campaign to donate water started on social media, like on WhatsApp, and has gained a lot of steam. All right, other things people may be talking about today. Facebook says you will not see any ads about Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrencies. Business Insider says Facebook is banning those types of ads on both Facebook and Instagram. They apparently want to try to crack down on possible scams. A guy sued the dating app Tinder and won. Not at first, but TechCrunch reports an appeals court just ruled against the dating app. In the judge's decision, it says, and I quote, "We swipe left and reverse." Tinder was accused of age discrimination. Users that are 30 or older have to pay about $10 more for the Tinder Plus option, the premium version. Tinder says the difference is because younger users tend to have less money, but the appeals judge didn't buy it and decided the price difference violates a California law. It may be over by the time most of you listen to this, but there will be a super blue blood moon eclipse this morning. This is what we talked about last Thursday with Space.com. It's a supermoon where the moon looks a bit larger. A blue moon, which isn't really anything to see, it just means there are 2 full moons within 1 month, and a total lunar eclipse when the moon passes through the Earth's shadow. And that shadow will make the moon look a deep red color. Everyone in the U.S. should be able to see at least some portion of the eclipse, but the best view will be from the West Coast. On the West Coast, the best viewing time will be between 5 and 6 a.m. In the Midwest, you should be able to see the reddish color around 6:15 a.m. NASA says on the East Coast, it's more like 6:45 a.m. when it's a bit lighter outside, so it may be harder to see. And that's it. Thanks so much again for listening. One final reminder that today is the last day to enter the Newsworthy giveaway for a chance to win more than $300 in prizes. They are some of my favorite products. So sign up at thenewsworthy.com/giveaway. That's thenewsworthy.com/giveaway. And don't forget, you can get some bonus entries by leaving a review and then sharing that review on social media with the hashtag #TheNewsworthy. Make sure your post is public, though, so we can actually find it. The winner will be announced right here on The Newsworthy in the next couple of weeks, so be sure to keep listening. If you just want to read more about some of today's stories, all the links will be there for you on thenewsworthy.com. Just click episodes from the homepage and then today's date. The Newsworthy is ready every weekday by 4 a.m. Eastern Time. We'll chat again tomorrow. Have a great day.